In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 22, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays vs. Kansas City Royals. The Tampa Bay Rays face the Kansas City Royals in the first game since the All-Star break for both teams. The Rays have a 51-41 record and are in second place in the American League East Division, while the Royals have a 36-56 record and have the second worst record in the American League. For the upcoming game, the Rays will turn to Drew Rasmussen as their starting pitcher, while the Royals will turn to Brad Keller to start the game. Tampa Bay is 6-1 in their last 7 games overall and 2-4 in their last 6 road games, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall. Kansas City is 2-4 in their last 6 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 home games. The Royals are hoping to turn a corner after an awful first half of the season and win the upcoming game at home. The problem is that the Rays are one of the best teams in the American League and look to overwhelm the Royals both on the field and at the plate. The Rays should drive in runs throughout the game, with Ji-Man Choi, Harold Ramirez, and the rest of the lineup stepping up and making hard contact to drive in runs against Brad Keller and the rest of the Royals pitchers. The Rays should also limit a Royals lineup that is scoring only 3.9 runs per game, with Drew Rasmussen stepping up and pitching multiple scoreless innings to hand the ball over to the bullpen with a comfortable lead. Simply put, the Rays are the better team by a fair margin, and while Drew Rasmussen had his fair share of stumbles back in late May or early June, the reality is that he's still a better option than most of, if not all of, the starting options that the Royals have. I think this is just a spot where you back the better team at a great price. The Rays should kick off the second half of the season in style. The Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. The Rays and Royals lineup struggled in the first half of the season, and with a high total, both starters should step up and control this game from the first pitch. The Royals should limit a Rays lineup that is scoring only 4.22 runs per game, with Brad Keller pitching multiple strong innings and limiting contact from the back half of the Rays lineup. The Rays should eliminate a Royals lineup that only scored 8 runs in their last 3 games, with Drew Rasmussen pitching multiple scoreless innings with little to no contact from the Royals hitters. This is a battle of 2 pitching staffs that are performing pretty well right now. Tampa Bay was showing some improvement with their offense, but expected it to take a couple of days before they get back in the swing of things after the extended All-Star break. While these teams are allowing a combined total of 9.15 runs per game this season, the number is nearly 2 runs fewer over the last 2 weeks. That is the kind of contest you should expect here. Expect a 4-2 type final score. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies vs. Milwaukee Brewers. The Colorado Rockies and Milwaukee Brewers will return from the All-Star break on Friday night when they begin a 4-game series at American Family Field. Colorado holds down 4th place in the National League West at 43-50 after taking 2 of 3 from the Pittsburgh Pirates, although it missed out on a chance at a sweep with an 8-3 loss on Sunday as a -162 favorite. Milwaukee dropped 3 of 4 to the San Francisco Giants, capped off by a 9-5 defeat on Sunday as a +143 underdog, but remains atop the National League Central at 50-43. Last year's season series finished at 5-2 in favor of the Brewers, including a 3-game sweep at home in late June. The Rockies are 4-1 in their last 5 Friday games and 4-1 in their last 5 versus a right-handed starter. Colorado is 7-15 in their last 22 in Game 1 of a series. Meanwhile, the Brewers are 4-0 in their last 4 in Game 1 of a series and 6-2 in their last 8 after an off day. Milwaukee is 1-4 in the last 5 overall. Although Milwaukee has not been the best in covering the run line as a home favorite, Colorado is a completely different team offensively on the road, and it will show after the All-Star break. The Rockies are also starting Senzatela, who has not been the best this season and gives up a ton of hard contact, which will allow Milwaukee to get some key home runs. It is hard to predict how teams will do after the All-Star break, given the fact that the hitters' timing might be off though. However, the Brewers could use a couple of victories this weekend to get some momentum going. and this is a good opportunity to get one. Burns has given up just 2 earned over his last 3 starts in 20.1 innings total. He's got 8 hits and 8 walks in that time as well. As for Senzatla, he's 0-2 in his last pair with 7 earned on 12 hits and 3 walks in 7 frames. The Brewers should have some opportunities in this one, so the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Given the fact that Colorado and Milwaukee haven't faced each other yet this season, there is no data on how these teams fare against one another. However, I do like the over here as 7.5 seems a tad too low, as I would have it around 8.5. The Rockies are 44 to 43 to 6 in hitting the over this season, while the Brewers are 45 to 43 to 5. Along with that, in Milwaukee's last 10 games they are averaging 8 runs per game, while Colorado is averaging 10.3 runs per game, which will help the over cash. In Senzatla's last 5 starts he has allowed 12 runs over 25 innings, which only adds to this being a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Washington Nationals will travel to the desert on Friday night at Chase Field as they take on the Arizona Diamondbacks in the first game of a 3-game series. The Nationals will be having righty Patrick Corbin on the bump as he is coming off a loss against the Atlanta Braves, as he went 5 innings and allowed 6 runs on 9 hits with 2 walks and 8 strikeouts. The Diamondbacks are sending right-hander Zach Gallen to pitch, as he did not factor into the decision as he threw 6.2 innings and gave up 2 runs on 4 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Fading Patrick Corbin has been something that has really done us well in the past. Patrick Corbin is 1-6 with a 7.19 ERA and 8 road starts, while Zach Gallen is 2-0 with a 3.81 ERA and 9 home starts this season. Both teams have been struggling on the mound as a whole throughout the month of July, as Arizona is 22nd with a 4.49 ERA, while Washington has the 2nd worst ERA in the calendar month, as they have a 5.25 ERA so far. There is too much controversy surrounding Washington that will create a distraction. With that said, we're getting the Arizona Diamondbacks at home with a respectable pitcher on the mound. Zach Gallen has been solid all year, and he's allowing a .208 batting average in 52 innings at home. The Diamondbacks are the better team here, no matter how you slice it. The Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. It's back at the top of the depth chart for a Diamondbacks team hoping to start off strong after a forgettable first half of the season. They're in a great spot to do exactly that, with Friday's matchup being a head-to-head showdown with the league's worst team. Looking at the last 7 days, both teams have struggled with their BA-BIP, as the Nationals are 25th in the majors with a .268 BA-BIP in that stretch, while the Diamondbacks are 19th with a .282 BA-BIP so far. Both offenses have been struggling to score in the previous 10 games, as Washington is scoring 3.4 runs per game, while Arizona is averaging 3.5 runs per game. The Nationals can find the ball at the plate against Arizona's pitchers, but the ability to actually bring runners across home plate has been an ongoing issue for the team. That'll continue to be the case against a well-rested Diamondbacks team with Zach Gallen as the starting pitcher. Both teams are simply not scoring that much as of late. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.